G'day and welcome to another episode. This time Doss and the fam battle strong winds and big run while fishing from the shore around the Gladstone Marina. He starts the afternoon off at the upper reaches of the Auckland Inlet, trying to locate some mullet to run out as live baits.
Live bait, check. Thanks for joining us today, legends. We managed to catch a decent amount of mullet to use as live bait. Although they're a little bit on the small side, we're going to run them anyway. And hopefully someone's feeling hungry when we get down here to the marina. I've got two liveys out here on rods. One under a float and then one sitting about a foot a leader off the bottom. While they're soaking, I've decided I'm going to flick a few lures around. I've got a fresh box set just come in the mail. So we're going to send them out while I wait for Katelyn and the girls to come down. We're going to do a little bit of bait fishing after dinner. So for now, I'm just going to flick some lures and wait to see if we can get a hit on one of these liveys. It's pretty windy. I don't know if you guys got the gist of that, but it's really blowing out here. Let's walk up this way a little bit further. It's not as steep of a drop off, and I'll flick this prawn out where we're not going to tangle these other lines. I would love to be out in the boat, even if it's only up the creeks with this wind hanging around. Unfortunately, last time we took it out with Aaron and Vaughan, we were hitting some rough seas and managed to crack the transit. There's a big engine off the back, and I knew it needed bracing, but you know, we were hoping the fish would bite, so we sent it anyway. And now we've got to wear the consequences. It's going to be a little while before I can afford the money to get the transit braced up the way it should be. So until then, we're going to be doing some bank fishing, and we might even try and jump on with some folks who'd be kind enough to take us out, but we'll have to wait and see. Every time I check, I seem to have lost the liveys. I think they're getting hit, but not by anything big enough to get the hooks. As dark falls, fishing went a bit quiet. Katelyn brought the girls down, we had a quick bite to eat, and then we got back to fishing. This guy catching a ride, and then after a little while, Katelyn managed to get a bite. Katelyn's just fishing with dead bait tonight, with prawns and some billies.
Is it a brim or a grana?
Looks like a nice little brim.
Brim.
I'll let you go.
That's right. Only got the one hook?
Yeah.
Beautiful little brim. We'll get him unhooked and get him back in the water. This guy would be legal, but we generally let these go. They're slow growing fish, and they're not one of our favourites to eat. So we're going to let this hot guy go, and he'll soon have another day. See you, bud.
Oh, a little cod.
I'm sure there's no shortage of these guys in the Gladstone Marina. There's sure no shortage of them anywhere else. I'm getting plenty of bumps and pickups and drops and stuff on my liveys. I'm still not managing to get anything with the hooks though. I've striked on a few fish. I just can't seem to get them to stay on. So we keep running these out. Katelyn's fishing, having a ball, catching plenty of little estuary fish, but I'm waiting for that one decent bite.
I was going hard with the size of it. Swing it over. Little sweet lip. Sure is. I'll get him off and we'll have a look. See the blue around his eyes? So you know.
Yeah.
Give him a kiss.
Will he bite me?
No.
Sweet lip, definitely a species we'd take. This guy was way too small. Katelyn backs it up by catching another nice little brim. This one's about the same size as the last one. Probably just over legal, but we're going to get this guy back in the water.
It's about the
Make sure
same
he
size.
gets off to swim and fight another day, because brim are good fun to catch. They're not bad eating.
Yeah.
We'll eat them if we're camping, but generally we let these guys go. All this commotion of bait coming in and out, and Feast has brought over a few eels to try and figure out what's going on, see if they can get an easy feed. Well, Katelyn ended up with 4 fish, no keepers, or the brim might have been, but not something we normally keep. I've been running the liveys all night and we didn't pay off with them. We did lose a heap of them, had a few good hits, but none of them got the hooks. These liveys are probably a bit on the small side, but you know, that's just part of it. You get out there, I'm gonna go for a fish in the morning, so I won't see you then. Righto, this morning I'm down here at the lake. I didn't bring the live gear because I thought it was going to be packed. We're the only ones here this morning. The missus and kids decided to give it a miss. I think it was a bit late of a finish for them last night. We're down here, we got about an hour to the top of the tide. We're going to flick this prawn around again, and we've got a few more lures here from the tackle club. Just doing lures this morning. Hopefully we can grab something, but it's good to get out here anyway. It was new moon last night, that's why we put in such a big push to fish this weekend. It must be about a 4.7 metre tide here this morning, right up the top of the Auckland. It's butting up against Lake Kalamunda at the wall here, and it looks like it might even run through. I think we've got another hour or so of a run in, so we'll just have to wait and see. Second cast, you gotta love that. This beautiful little bar tail flathead. That's absolutely awesome. Second cast ended this morning on that tackle club prawn. He's done the trick on that little flatty. Picking up a flathead, second cast. Gets me hopeful that this prawn's gonna pay off and we're gonna catch plenty more fish here. But the only way we're going to find out is by putting in the casts and trying the spots. Looks like a lot of rain, but I'm hoping it's not actually that much. It wasn't too long and the sun started to shine again, drying me out and making me think maybe it's time we start to walk out of here. I couldn't help but stop and see if the 4.7 metre tide was pushing up into the fresh. Here's a video of it pushing in and then getting pulled back out as the tide fights the freshwater trying to run out after the recent rains.
Cheers for joining us today, poetically, back where we started, yesterday afternoon. Please consider subscribing on YouTube, it's free and helps a ton. Stay up to date by following on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok.
And maybe I'll see you out there somewhere.